You're in danger. Kiss me. Now. It's a terrible plan. But when you spot a gun aimed at the most feared man in the room, you don't have time for better ones. The thing about death is that it announces itself in the smallest details. A reflection, a shadow, a red dot dancing across white marble. I see it at exactly 10:47 p.m., 3 plates balanced on my left arm, smile plastered on my face for the hedge fund managers at table 12. The dot moves. Slow, deliberate. Across the back wall of Restaurant Éclat like a firefly with murderous intent. My blood goes cold. I follow the trajectory, through crystal, past champagne glasses, landing precisely on him, the man in the white suit, corner table, alone, texting someone with the kind of smile that suggests he's never known real danger. Wrong. The laser sight adjusts, moves from wall to his shoulder, testing, calculating. 3 seconds until it finds his chest, maybe less. I don't think thinking gets people killed. I move. Plates hit the nearest table with a crash that makes the entire restaurant turn. I don't care. Don't stop. My legs eat up the distance between us. 15 feet. 10. 5. Security will see the dot soon. Will react. Will return fire. But he'll already be dead. I need to move him. Right now. Without alerting the shooter that we know. No time to explain. No time to warn. No time for anything except distraction. The kind that makes a man move without question. I reach his table. He looks up. Dark eyes framed by lashes that should be illegal. Amused curiosity playing at the corner of his mouth. Can I help you? His voice is smooth, confident. The kind that's used to getting answers. I don't give him one. Instead, I grab his face with both hands. His skin is warm, stubble rough against my palms. He freezes. You're in danger. Trust me and kiss me. Now. I watch understanding flash across his features. Fast, precise. Then, he kisses me back, not hesitant, not questioning, trusting. His hand finds the back of my head, pulls me closer. We tip sideways, him yanking me down with him just as crack. The sound splits the air. Wine glass explodes exactly where his head was 2 seconds ago. Merlot sprays like blood across white tablecloth. Screams erupt. Glass rains. Chaos blooms. But all I register is the weight of him beneath me, the way his other hand steadies my waist, how his heart pounds against my chest, fast but controlled, alive. Then they're on us. Security materializes from nowhere, hands yanking me off him, slamming me face first into marble floor. Pain explodes across my cheekbone, my wrist twisted behind my back. Who are you? The voice is pure violence, barely restrained. Who sent you? I can't breathe. Knee pressing into my spine, crushing. He was, get your fucking hands off her. The command cuts through chaos like a blade. His voice, cold, lethal, absolute. The pressure on my back releases instantly. I gasp, painful, desperate. When I finally look up, he's standing. White suit barely wrinkled. Expression perfectly controlled except for eyes that promise violence to whoever just hurt me. She saved my life. He doesn't look at the guards. Looks at me. Touch her again, and you'll need more than a hospital. They step back. He extends his hand. I stare at it. Long fingers. No rings. The kind of hand that signed death warrants and held power. I take it. His grip is firm. Warm. He pulls me up with effortless strength that makes me stumble slightly into his chest. We're too close. I can smell his cologne. Something expensive and dark. Can see the golden flecks in his brown eyes. Can feel the heat radiating off him. You saved me, he says quietly, still not releasing my hand. I saw the laser sight. Wine glass. It was pointing at you. His eyes narrow, impressed. Smart girl. He tilts his head, studies me like I'm a puzzle. Fast 'em too. Most people freeze. Most people don't work in restaurants where hedge fund managers get drunk and throw glasses. His mouth curves, almost a smile. Fair point. Pause. Name? Sienna. Sienna Hayes. Something flickers across his face. Gone too fast to read. Kai Volkov. He finally releases my hand. Thank you for the kiss, Sienna Hayes. Most memorable save I've had. Before I can respond, police flood through the entrance. Questions. Chaos. Protocol. Kai is immediately surrounded by men in expensive suits with bulges under their jackets. But before they pull him away, he looks back. Our eyes meet across the chaos, and I feel it again. That electric current that shouldn't exist between strangers. That shouldn't exist between a waitress and a man whose last name I've heard whispered in the same breath as dangerous. 2 hours later, statement given. Hands still shaking. Manager sent me home with pay and orders to take tomorrow off. I unlock my apartment door. Tiny, cramped, home. 3 missed calls from Dad. I ignore them. Too exhausted to explain why I was involved in a shooting, I collapse on my bed, still wearing my uniform. Close my eyes. See him. The way he looked at me. Like I was something valuable he'd just discovered. Like I was a problem he needed to solve. The way he kissed me back without hesitation. Trusting. My fingers touch my lips. They still feel warm. Stupid. He's probably already forgotten. Moved on. Men like Kai Volkov don't remember waitresses who save them. Except... My phone buzzes. Unknown number. Text message. You're either very brave or very stupid. Haven't decided which yet. Either way, I owe you, and I always pay my debts. Zach. My heart stutters. How did he get my number? I stare at the message. Fingers hovering. Before I can respond, another text. Sleep well, Sienna Hayes. We'll talk tomorrow. I should be scared. Should block the number. Should remember that men with last names like Volkov don't send casual texts. Instead, I save the contact and fall asleep with my phone clutched in my hand. Cut 2. External POV rooftop across from Restaurant Eclat. The shooter packs his rifle with practiced efficiency. Phone pressed to his ear. Relax, boss. Shot missed exactly as planned. Voice on the other end. And? She took the bait. Hayes went straight for Volkov. Saved him without hesitation. Perfect. Keep watching. I want to know every move she makes. Already on it? He hangs up. Pulls up his phone. Photo on screen. Sienna and Kai. Mid-kiss. Her hands on his face. His hand in her hair. He sends it to a different number. Marcus Hayes. Federal prosecutor message attached. Your daughter is officially inside Volkov's circle. Phase 1 complete. The reply comes instantly. Good. Now we wait for him to make a mistake. The shooter smiles. Pockets his phone. Sienna Hayes has no idea she just became a pawn in a war she doesn't even know exists. Chapter 2. The waitress who becomes a personal problem. The next day, he walks into my life like he owns it. 12:34 p.m. Lunch shift. Restaurant Eclat. I'm wiping down the bar when the door opens, and every head in the room turns. Kai Volkov. White suit. Different from yesterday, but somehow exactly the same. Sunglasses that he removes with deliberate slowness as his eyes scan the room. Then find me. Lock on. My heart does something stupid in my chest. He crosses the floor with the kind of confidence that comes from never being told no. Sits at the bar. My section. Of course. Sienna Hayes. Not a greeting. A confirmation that he remembers. That last night wasn't a fever dream. I grab a menu. Keep my voice professional. Mr. Volkov. Didn't expect to see you here. His smile is slow. Dangerous. Where else would I thank the waitress who saved my life with a kiss? Every server within earshot stops moving. Great. This will be all over the restaurant in 3 minutes. It wasn't about the kiss. It was about the laser sight. Ah, yes. The laser sight no one else saw. He leans forward, elbows on the bar. Tell me, Sienna, do you make a habit of noticing things other people miss? The way he says my name, slow, testing the weight of it on his tongue. Only when those things involve people dying. He laughs, actually laughs. The sound is unexpected. Rich, real. Fair enough. He picks up the menu, doesn't look at it. Coffee, black, and 5 minutes of your time. I'm working 5 minutes. His eyes meet mine. Then I'll leave, and you can go back to pretending last night didn't happen. Liar. I can see it in his eyes. He has no intention of leaving me alone, but I pour the coffee anyway. Sit across from him. Big mistake. This close. I can see details I missed last night. The faint scar through his left eyebrow. The way his jaw clenches when he's thinking. How his fingers drum once, precise, against the counter before going still. Control. Absolute control. Except his eyes. Those betray him. They're restless. Calculating. Interested. So, I fold my arms. What do you want? Kai pulls an envelope from his inside pocket, slides it across. Inside is $10,000. I choke on air. I can't. You can. You will. He pushes it closer. You saved my life. This is a tip. A tip? I push it back. This is an insult. He goes still, then smiles wider, like I've surprised him. An insult. Most people would be grateful. I'm not most people. Kai leans back, studies me. No, you're really not. Pause. Yesterday, when you kissed me. Heat crawls up my neck. To save you? Was it rehearsed or improvised? Silence. Our eyes locked. The air between us shifts, charges, becomes something dangerous, improvised. His smile turns satisfied. Liar. But his tone is almost fond. But I'll let it slide. He pulls out another paper, places it deliberately between us. Address, date, time, private event, my house, Saturday night, I need extra staff. I work here. $3,000 for 8 hours. Simple service. $3,000. That's 2 months of rent. Books for next semester. Food that isn't ramen. Why me? Kai stands. Leaves $200 bills on the counter. Because you're smart enough to spot a threat no one else saw. And I like smart people around me. He puts his sunglasses back on. Saturday, 7 p.m. sharp. Don't be late. Sienna Hayes. He's halfway to the door when I call out. What if I say no? He pauses. Looks back over his shoulder. Then, I'll assume you're scared, and you don't strike me as someone who scares easily. Challenge, blatant, deliberate. Before I can respond, he's gone. Chef appears at my elbow, eyes wide. You know Kai Volkov? Apparently I do now. Sienna. He's dangerous. People whisper. I know what people whisper. I pick up the envelope. But $3,000 isn't dangerous. It's survival. I pocket the money and try to ignore the voice in my head that says, I just made a choice I can't take back. Saturday. 7 p.m. Volkov Estate. The house isn't a house. It's a statement. Iron gates, security cameras, guards who check my ID 3 times before letting me through. The driveway alone is longer than my entire street. Marble, glass, modern architecture that screams money. A woman meets me at the door. 50-something. Kind eyes. Efficient movements. You must be Sienna. I'm Alessandra, housekeeper. She looks me over, approving. Mr. Volkov mentioned you'd be joining us tonight. Mentioned me how? He said you were observant. Her smile is knowing. Come, I'll show you where everything is. I'm halfway through Alessandra's tour when I hear it. Running footsteps, small, fast, excited. A boy rockets around the corner, 6 years old, dark hair that flops in his eyes, wearing pajamas even though it's 7 p.m. He skids to a stop in front of me. Stares. I crouch down. Eye level. Hi there. He doesn't speak, just keeps staring. Alessandra sighs fondly. This is Asher, Mr. Volkov's nephew. He lives here. She touches the boy's shoulder. Asher, sweetheart, say hello. Asher steps closer, reaches out, takes my hand. His fingers are small, warm, trusting. You're the lady who kissed Uncle Kai. I choke. How did you? I saw it. On the TV. Everyone saw it. Perfect. I'm viral. Asher tilts his head. You're pretty. I like you. My heart does something stupid. Thank you. You're pretty handsome yourself. He smiles, big, bright. Like I've just given him the best compliment in the world. Then he hugs my legs. Just wraps his arms around my knees and holds on. I freeze. Look at Alessandra helplessly. She's smiling. Soft, almost sad. He doesn't do that. With strangers. She touches my shoulder. He likes you. Footsteps on the stairs. Kai. No suit this time. Dark slacks. White button-down with sleeves rolled to his elbows. Hair slightly damp like he just showered. Devastating. He stops at the bottom of the stairs. Takes in the scene. Me. Asher attached to my legs. Alessandra smiling. Something crosses his face. Too fast to read. Then it's gone. Asher. Let her breathe. Asher doesn't let go. But Uncle Kai. She's nice. Can she stay? Kai's eyes meet mine. Dark, intense, unreadable. She's here to work, not babysit you. But his tone is gentle, patient. Different from the man at the restaurant. Asher finally releases me. Looks up at Kai with those big eyes. But I like her. She can stay, right? Kai crouches down, eye level with his nephew. We'll see. He ruffles Asher's hair. Now go finish your dinner. Alessandra made your favorite. Asher nods, but grabs my hand one more time. You'll come say goodnight, before you leave. How do you say no to that face? I promise. He beams, runs off. Kai stands. We're alone in the massive foyer. Too close. I can smell his cologne again. See the faint stubble darkening his jaw. He doesn't warm up to people. Kai's voice is quiet. Hasn't since his mother died. Something in my chest twists. I'm sorry. I didn't know. 2 years ago. He cuts me off. Not cruel. Just factual. Car accident. She was all he had. Now he has me. The way he says it, like he's not sure he's enough. I want to touch him. Comfort him. Tell him he's doing better than he thinks. Instead, he seems happy. Safe. That's what matters. Kai's eyes search mine. Looking for something. Judgment, maybe. Pity. He doesn't find either. His expression softens, almost imperceptibly. The event is in the garden. 20 guests. Simple service. You'll do fine. And Asher? His mouth curves. Almost a smile. Goes to bed at 8. Alessandra handles it. But he pauses. If you keep your promise and say goodnight, he'll sleep better. It's not a request. It's trust. I nod. 10 p.m. Event ending. The night passes in a blur of champagne glasses and polite conversation. But I'm hyper-aware of him. Kai moves through his guests like a king, charming when needed, cold when necessary, always in control. Except when he looks at me. Then something flickers. Heat, interest, recognition. Like we share a secret no one else knows. 10:15 p.m. Asher's room. Alessandra lets me in. Whispers that he's been asking for me. Asher is in bed, eyes drooping, but fighting sleep. You came. I promised, didn't I? He smiles. Sleepy, content. Will you come back? To see me? My throat tightens. If your uncle lets me. Asher's eyes close. He will. He likes you too. I can tell. I slip out quietly. Kai is waiting in the hallway, leaning against the wall. Tie loosened, looking exhausted in a way that makes him more human. Thank you. His voice is rough. For keeping your promise. He's a good kid. He is. Pause. He deserves better than this life, better than me. Before I can argue, his phone buzzes. He pulls it out, looks at the screen. Everything changes. His expression goes cold, flat, dangerous. You should go home. What? Now, Sienna. He doesn't look at me. Alessandra will pay you. Thank you for your help. Dismissal. Complete. Final. I leave. Confused, hurt, angry. 11 p.m. in my Uber home. I check my bank account. $5,000 deposited. Not 3, 5. Text from unknown number. You're good with Asher. He needs that. I need that. Interested in more permanent arrangement. K. My heart pounds. This is insane. I barely know him. He's dangerous. My father would kill me. But Asher's face. I type. What kind of arrangement? Response. Come to the house tomorrow. 2 p.m. We'll discuss. Don't be late. Cut to Kai's office. He stares at his phone. The message that changed everything. Anonymous number. Photo attached. Sienna. Serving coffee. To Marcus Hayes, federal prosecutor. Caption. You're housing the daughter of the man who wants you in prison. Thought you should know. Kai closes his eyes. Fuck. Chapter 3. Forbidden chemistry, sweet child, and an absurd proposal. I shouldn't be here. That's the thought looping through my head as I stand outside the Volkov estate at exactly 2 p.m. Sunday afternoon. The gates swing open before I can press the intercom, like he's been watching. Probably has been. Alessandra greets me at the door. Her smile is warm, but her eyes are assessing. Mr. Volkov is in his study. I'll take you there. Not the garden, not the kitchen. His study. Private, intimate, dangerous. We walk through hallways that probably cost more than my entire education. Past art that belongs in museums, under chandeliers that could pay off student loans. Alessandra stops at a heavy wooden door. He's expecting you. She leaves before I can panic. I knock. Come in. His voice, through wood, still manages to send electricity down my spine. Kai's study is all dark wood and leather. Floor-to-ceiling bookshelves. Massive desk. Windows overlooking a garden that could be in a magazine. And him. Standing by the window. White button-down. Sleeves rolled. No tie. Hair slightly disheveled like he's been running his hands through it. He turns. Our eyes meet. The air shifts. You came. You told me not to be late. His mouth curves. Almost a smile. I did. He gestures to the leather chair across from his desk. Sit. Please. Please. The word sounds foreign in his mouth. Like he doesn't use it often. I sit. He doesn't. Instead, he leans against his desk, close enough that I have to tilt my head to look at him. Power play. Deliberate. I want to offer you a job. Straight to business. I have a job. A better job. He crosses his arms. Asher's nanny, full-time, live-in if you prefer. Flexible schedule for your classes. I blink. You want me to be a nanny? I want Asher to have consistency, stability, someone he trusts. Pause. Someone who doesn't look at him like he's broken. The vulnerability in those words, raw, unexpected. He's not broken. I know that. You know that. Kai's jaw tightens. But most people see the kid who doesn't talk to strangers and assume something's wrong with him. He just needs time. And patience. Kai's eyes soften imperceptibly. Exactly. He pushes off the desk, starts pacing. Alessandra is wonderful, but she's staff, not family. Asher needs... He stops, struggles with the word. Connection. I watch him pace. This man who commands rooms, who people whisper about in fear, struggling to figure out how to help a 6-year-old feel loved. My heart does something dangerous. What's the catch? He stops, looks at me. Smart girl. His smile is sharp. The catch is that this life isn't normal. There are risks, security, protocols. Risks like snipers with laser sights. His expression darkens. Yes, exactly like that. He moves closer, crouches in front of my chair so we're eye level, which is why I need to know you understand what you'd be walking into. This close, I can see gold flecks in his dark eyes, can smell his cologne, cedar, and something darker, can feel the heat radiating off him. Why me? My voice is quieter than I intend. You could hire anyone, professional nannies with degrees, and Asher chose you. Simple, final. In 2 minutes, you made him feel safe. That's not something you can teach. The way he's looking at me, like I'm valuable, important, necessary. No one's ever looked at me like that. I need to think about it. Kai nods, stands, but doesn't step back. We're still too close. While you think, he tilts his head. Tell me about your family, your father. Everything in me goes still. Why? Because I need to know who's in Asher's life. His tone is casual, too casual. You mentioned you're in school. Someone's helping with that. Test. This is a test. My dad, Marcus Hayes, I hesitate. He's a prosecutor, federal. He's big on justice and law and doing the right thing. Kai's expression doesn't change, but something flickers behind his eyes. Federal prosecutor. He moves back to his desk. Casual. What does he prosecute? Organized crime mostly, white collar. He thinks... I stop. He thinks what? Why am I telling him this? He thinks people like you. Fuck. I mean, people in certain industries. He thinks the city won't be clean until they're all gone. Silence. Heavy. Loaded. Kai's smile is sharp. Dangerous. People like me. I didn't mean... You did, and you're right. He leans back in his chair. Your father probably hates everything I represent. He doesn't know. That you're here, in my house, considering working for me? Kai's eyes are too knowing. I imagine he wouldn't approve. Something in his tone. He knows. He knows who my father is. My stomach drops. You knew, before you offered me the job. You knew my father is Marcus Hayes. Kai doesn't deny it. I know everything about people who enter my life, Sienna. It's how I stay alive. Anger flares. So this is what? Some game? Use the prosecutor's daughter as what? He stands, voice cold. Bait, leverage, is that what you think? I stand too. Refuse to be intimidated. I don't know what to think. You're offering me this job knowing my father would lose his mind if... I'm offering you this job, despite knowing who your father is. Kai moves around the desk. Because Asher needs you. Because for the first time in 2 years, I saw him smile like he used to. He's close again. Too close. You think I'd use a child to get to your father. You think I'd put Asher through that. The hurt in his voice is real. I don't know what you'd do. I don't know you. No. You don't. His jaw clenches. But you saved my life without knowing me. You kept your promise to Asher without knowing him. So maybe trust your instincts now. We're inches apart, breathing hard, angry and something else. Something that feels like electricity and danger and want. Small voice from the doorway. Uncle Kai? Why are you yelling? We jump apart. Asher, standing there in dinosaur pajamas, eyes wide, scared. Kai's entire demeanor changes. He crosses to Asher, crouches, gentle. I'm sorry, buddy. We were just talking loud, not yelling. Asher looks at me. Are you leaving? Because Uncle Kai was loud? My heart breaks. I kneel too. No, sweetheart. We were just discussing something important. But I'm not leaving yet. Promise? How does this kid undo me so fast? Promise. Asher looks at Kai. Can Sienna stay for lunch? Alessandra made mac and cheese, the good kind. Kai looks at me. Question in his eyes. I should say no. Should leave. Should run from this man and this situation and these feelings I can't name. Instead, I love mac and cheese. Asher's smile is sunshine. Lunch is surreal. Kai, me, Asher. Alessandra serving food like this is normal. Like I'm not sitting across from a man my father wants in prison. Like I'm not falling for a 6-year-old who's already been through too much. Like I'm not hyper-aware of every move Kai makes. Asher chatters about dinosaurs and his favorite cartoons. Kai listens, actually listens. Asks questions, remembers details. Is patient when Asher gets excited and talks too fast. This version of Kai. Soft, present, human, devastating. After lunch, Asher pulls me to the library. Uncle Kai has every book ever. Wanna see? Kai follows, leans against the doorframe, watches. Asher shows me his favorites, points out the ones Kai reads to him. Then climbs into the reading chair, pats the spot next to him. Read to me. Uncle Kai has work. But you can, right? I look at Kai. He nods. I'll be in my study. When you're done. He doesn't finish, just leaves. 2 chapters later, Asher is asleep against my shoulder. Alessandra appears silently, smiles. He never falls asleep for anyone but Mr. Volkov. She studies me. You're good for him. She takes Asher, carries him out. I'm alone in the library, surrounded by books and silence and decisions I'm not ready to make. Kai appears in the doorway. He's out cold, won't wake up for hours. Pause. Thank you. For reading to him? For staying. He moves into the room. For not running when you found out I knew about your father. I stand. Create distance. I should go. Think about everything. Before you do. He pulls an envelope from his pocket. Open it. Inside, contract. Formal, legal. Nanny position, Asher Volkov terms. Salary, 80,000 year benefits. Housing, private wing or separate apartment. Health insurance. Tuition assistance schedule. Flexible around classes. Duration, 1 year minimum termination clause. Either party, 30 days notice. It's professional, fair, generous, and terrifying. You already had this drawn up. I had it ready. Kai moves closer. In case you said yes. And if I say no, his expression is carefully blank. Ma, then you say no. And I'll respect that. But Asher won't understand. And He stops. I'll be disappointed. The vulnerability in that admission. This is insane. My father, doesn't control your life. Kai's voice is firm. You're 22. You make your own choices. Choices that could destroy my relationship with him. Maybe, or maybe he'll surprise you. Pause. But you can't live your life based on what he might think. He's right. I hate that he's right. I need time. Take it. He hands me another card. My private number. Call when you decide, day or night. I'm halfway to the door when his voice stops me. Sienna. I turn. He's backlit by the window. Dark and golden at the same time. You already saved me once. Let me save you now. From student debt. From 3 jobs. From barely surviving. His eyes are intense. And your father doesn't need to know. Not yet. The offer is tempting. Too tempting. Dangerous. Why do you care? Really? Kai's smile is sad. Because Asher deserves someone who sees him. And I think... He pauses. I think you deserve to be seen too. The words hit harder than they should. I leave without answering, but I keep the contract. And the card with his private number. That night. 11 p.m. My apartment. I can't sleep. Keep thinking about Asher's smile. Kai's words. The contract on my desk. My phone rings. Dad. I answer. Hey, Dad. Sienna, we need to talk. Can you come by tomorrow? His tone is off. Urgent. Is everything okay? Just come by. There's something you should know about your safety. My stomach drops. Dad, what? Tomorrow, I'll explain everything. He hangs up. I'm staring at my phone when I hear it. Dad's voice. Through the thin walls of my apartment. He's on his porch, on speakerphone. I crack my window. Confirmed. We got someone inside the Volkov house. This is going to work. Other voice. And the girl. She doesn't know anything, but her presence there will keep him distracted, maybe make him sloppy. My blood goes cold. Me. They're talking about me. How long until we have enough to bring him down? Few months, maybe less if he makes a mistake. Just keep watching. They hang up. I sit on my floor, shaking. My father thinks I'm an infiltrator. Or worse, he's using me as one without telling me. And someone else is actually inside Kai's house. Someone dangerous. Someone who could hurt Asher. I grab my phone, dial the number on the card. Kai answers on the second ring. Sienna. My voice shakes. I'll take the job, but we need to talk. Now. It's about my father and... His tone shifts. Alert. Where are you? Home, but... I'm sending a car. Pack a bag. You're not safe there. Kai, what? Your father just made his move, and you're in the middle of it whether you knew or not. Pause. Trust me. Please. I look at the contract on my desk, at my tiny apartment, at the life I thought I had. It's already over. I just didn't know it yet. Okay. Good girl. Car's there in 10 minutes. Don't answer the door for anyone else. He hangs up. I pack with shaking hands, wondering what the hell I just agreed to. Wondering if I just made the best decision of my life, or signed my own death warrant. Chapter 4. Jealousy. Games. And the first almost. The car that picks me up isn't a car. It's a bulletproof SUV with tinted windows, and a driver who introduces himself as Marcus, without a last name. Not Marcus like my father. Marcus like security. He doesn't ask questions, doesn't make small talk, just drives. I clutch my duffel bag and try to remember how to breathe. 20 minutes ago, I had a normal life. Now I'm fleeing my apartment at midnight because I overheard my father planning... What? To use me. To set me up. My phone buzzes. Kai. Marcus will bring you to the East Wing. Your room is ready. We'll talk in the morning. Try to sleep. Try to sleep. Right. Because that's happening. 12:47 a.m. Volkov Estate. The house is different at night. Quieter, darker, the kind of quiet that feels heavy. Alessandra meets me at a side entrance. Bathrobe over pajamas. No judgment in her eyes. Come, dear. I'll show you to your room. We walk through corridors I don't recognize. Past closed doors. Up a private staircase. She stops at the end of a hallway. This is the family wing. Mr. Volkov's room is there. She points left. Asher's is there. Points right. And yours is here. Between them. Of course. She opens the door. The room is beautiful. King bed with white linens. Bay window overlooking the garden. Sitting area with books already stacked on the side table. Someone prepared this. For me. Alessandra sets my bag on the bed. Bathroom through there. Closet is stocked with basics until you can shop properly. If you need anything, press the button by the bed. Someone will come. Someone. Not her. Someone. Because this house has staff even at 1 a.m. Thank you, Alessandra. She touches my shoulder. Warm. Maternal. You did the right thing. Coming here. Mr. Volkov will protect you. From what? I want to ask. But she's already leaving. I sit on the bed. Stare at the room that's now mine. Try to process the last 3 hours. My father using me as bait. Me accepting a job with a man he wants destroyed. Me running here like Kai Volkov is safety instead of danger. My phone buzzes. Dad, where are you? Came by your apartment. You're not answering. Guilt twists my stomach, but I don't respond. I can't. Not yet. Knock on my door. Soft. I freeze. Sienna, it's me. Kai. I open the door. He's in sweatpants and a t-shirt. No suit, no armor, just him. Barefoot. Hair messy. Looking exhausted and worried and human. You okay? The question is so simple it breaks something in me. I don't know. He nods, like he expected that. Can I come in? Or would you rather be alone? I should say alone. Should close the door. Should put distance between us. Instead, I step back. He enters, closes the door behind him. We're alone. In my bedroom. At 1 a.m. This is a terrible idea. Kai sits in the armchair by the window. Not the bed. Deliberate. Respectful. Tell me what you heard. Everything. So I do. My father's call. The conversation through the window. The words that broke my world. Kai listens without interrupting. When I finish, his jaw is tight. He thinks you're the infiltrator. Or he's using me as one without telling me. My voice cracks. Either way, he put me in the middle of this. Put me at risk. And didn't even... I can't finish. Kai leans forward, elbows on his knees. There's someone else inside this house. Someone your father planted. Someone who's feeding him information. Cold fear crawls up my spine. Asher is safe. I promise. His voice is steel. I'll find whoever it is. And I'll handle it. Handle it. I don't ask what that means. Why did you bring me here? Really? Kai's eyes meet mine. Because you called. Because you were scared. Because... He stops. Struggles. Because I told you I'd protect you. And I meant it. The weight of those words. You don't owe me anything. I saved your life. We're even. His laugh is bitter. We're not even close to even, Sienna. He stands. Moves to the window. You saved me without knowing who I was. Without wanting anything in return. People don't do that in my world. Maybe you need better people in your world. He turns. Looks at me. Something in his expression shifts. Softens. Maybe I do. The air between us charges. We're too far apart and too close at the same time. Get some sleep. His voice is rough. Tomorrow we'll figure out next steps. Security protocols. How to keep you and Asher safe. He's at the door when I speak. Kai. He pauses. Doesn't turn. Thank you. For this. For believing me. His shoulders tense. Always, Sienna. I'll always believe you. He leaves, and I'm alone, wondering what the hell that meant. Next morning, 7:23 a.m. Tiny body launches onto my bed. Sienna, you're here. You're really here. Asher, pajamas, messy hair, smelling like syrup and joy. I laugh. Can't help it. I'm here, buddy. Forever. The hope in his voice. For a while. I'm going to be helping take care of you. Is that okay? Asher throws his arms around my neck. Best day ever. My heart does that stupid melting thing again. Kai appears in the doorway. Coffee in hand. Amused. Asher, you're supposed to let people wake up before you attack them. Asher pulls back, grins. But Uncle Kai, she's here. In our house. I had to make sure she was real. Our house, like I already belong. Kai's eyes meet mine over Asher's head. Something passes between us. Understanding. Agreement. This is real. This is happening. And there's no going back. 3 weeks later, I've settled into a routine. Mornings with Asher, afternoons at classes. Marcus drives me, waits outside, drives me back. Evenings with both of them. Dinners where Kai asks about my day like he genuinely cares. Bedtimes where Asher insists I read 3 books instead of 2. Nights where I'm hyper-aware that Kai's room is 30 feet from mine. It's domestic, safe, terrifying. Because every day I'm here, I fall a little more. For Asher's laugh, for this life, for, no, not going there. Tonight is different. Kai has people over, business associates, a party. Small gathering, he called it. 60 people is not small. I'm supposed to help Alessandra, stay in the background. Not be seen, but Asher had other plans. No, Sienna has to put me to bed. She has to. So here I am, carrying a sleepy 6-year-old through a house full of dangerous people in expensive suits. Kai sees me from across the room. Our eyes meet. He's in his white suit. Hair perfect. Every inch the dangerous Dawn. But his expression softens when he sees Asher. I mouth, bedtime. He nods. Smiles slightly. Then someone touches his arm. A woman. Tall. Gorgeous. Red dress that probably cost my monthly salary. She leans in, whispers something, laughs, touches his chest. Something ugly twists in my stomach. Jealousy. Raw. Unexpected. Unwanted. I look away. Keep walking. After I put Asher down, I should go to my room. Should stay away from the party. Instead, I find myself in the garden, away from people, from noise, from her touching him. I'm sitting on a bench when footsteps approach. Hiding? Kai. I don't turn around. Needed air. He sits beside me. Close enough our shoulders almost touch. Asher, go down, okay? 3 books, 2 songs, 1 argument about whether dinosaurs could be pets. Kai laughs. Real. He's obsessed with that idea. I told him we'd ask you about getting a turtle instead. He groans. A turtle I can handle. A T-Rex, not so much. We sit in comfortable silence. Then, she's an old friend, Vivian, from before. I tense. You don't owe me explanations, don't I? His voice is quiet. You looked upset when you saw her. Damn. He noticed. It's none of my business who you... Sienna. He turns, faces me. Look at me. I do. Big mistake. This close, I can see the gold in his eyes, the scar through his eyebrow, the way his jaw clenches when he's restraining himself. She's from my past, not my present, and definitely not my future. His eyes search mine, You understand. I can't breathe. Why are you telling me this? His smile is sad. Because you're jealous. And I fucking love that you're jealous. My face flames. I'm not. Liar. His hand comes up, cups my face, thumb stroking my cheek. You're a terrible liar, Sienna. We're too close. His breath on my lips, his hand on my face, his eyes dark with want. Kai. Tell me to stop. Tell me this is just a job. Tell me you don't feel this. I can't. Because I do feel it. Every second, every look, every accidental touch. This thing between us that shouldn't exist. I can't. His forehead touches mine. Then we're both fucked. He's going to kiss me. I can feel it. I want it. More than air. His lips are centimeters from mine when... Uncle Kai. We jump apart. Asher. Standing in the doorway in his pajamas. Tears streaming down his face. Nightmare. Every thought of kissing evaporates. I'm on my feet. Running to him. Hey, sweetheart. It's okay. I'm here. He crashes into me, sobbing. Bad dream. Mom was gone again. And you were gone, and Uncle Kai was... I scoop him up. He's heavy, but I manage. Kai is beside us instantly. I'm here, buddy. We're both here. Asher reaches for him. Kai takes him, holds him against his chest. The three of us stand there, broken and whole at the same time. We get Asher back to bed. Together. Kai sits on one side. Me on the other. I sing soft, a lullaby my mom used to sing. Asher's eyes drift closed, his hand holding mine, his other holding Kai's. When he's finally asleep, we slip out carefully, stand in the hallway, close, but not touching. Thank you. Kai's voice is rough. For being here, for knowing exactly what he needed. Always. The word hangs between us, heavy with meaning. Kai's hand lifts, almost touches my face, stops. We should talk. About what almost happened in the garden. Should we? His smile is pained. Probably not. But his phone buzzes. He pulls it out, looks at the screen. Everything changes. His expression goes cold, hard, dangerous. Get Asher. Lock your doors. Don't open them for anyone but me or Alessandra. Fear spikes. What's wrong? He shows me his phone. Photo. Taken today. Me and Asher. In the garden. Laughing. Red circle drawn around us. Caption. Nice target, Volkov. Everyone has a weakness. My blood runs cold. Who? I don't know, but I'm going to find out. He cups my face. Urgent. Stay with Asher. Keep him safe. I'll handle this. He's gone before I can argue. And I'm left standing in the hallway, realizing that this, us, whatever this is, just put a target on our backs. Chapter 5. Total protection. And the secret that explodes. Sleep doesn't come. How could it? I lie in bed staring at the ceiling. That photo burned into my brain. Me and Asher, circled in red. Nice target, Volkov. Everyone has a weakness. Someone was here, on the property, close enough to photograph us, close enough to hurt us. Every sound makes me jump. Every shadow feels threatening. I check on Asher 3 times. Each time, he's peacefully asleep, unaware that we're being watched, hunted. The 4th time I crack his door, Kai is there. Sitting in the chair beside Asher's bed, gun on his lap, eyes alert despite the late hour. Our eyes meet. He puts a finger to his lips, gestures me into the hallway. We stand outside Asher's door, too close in the dim light. You should be sleeping. So should you. His smile is tired. I don't sleep much anymore. Not since... He stops. Doesn't finish. Not since his sister died. Not since Asher became his responsibility. Not since danger became their normal. Did you find anything about the photo? His jaw tightens. We're reviewing security footage, checking every entry point. Whoever took that photo knew our blind spots. Which means, inside job. Someone who works here. Kai nods. I'm vetting everyone. Again, starting tomorrow, new protocols, additional security. For how long? His eyes are dark. Serious. However long it takes to find them. Silence stretches between us, heavy with everything unsaid. You should go back to bed. Try to rest. Will you? He looks at Asher's door. Eventually. After I'm sure he's safe. Always protecting, always responsible, never resting. I touch his arm. Brief. You can't protect everyone all the time, Kai. You'll burn out. His hand covers mine. Warm, solid. Watch me. Next morning, 7 a.m. Breakfast is different. Security everywhere. New faces. Armed men trying to look casual. Asher notices immediately. Why are there so many people, Uncle Kai? Kai keeps his voice light. Just some friends visiting. They're going to be around for a while. Making sure we're all safe. From what? The question every 6-year-old asks. The question that doesn't have a good answer. I jump in. From anything scary, like monsters under the bed. Asher giggles. Monsters aren't real, Sienna. If only. After breakfast, Kai pulls me aside. New rules. I'm going insane. Day 4, I break. While Asher naps, I slip into the one place I shouldn't. Kai's study. The door is unlocked. A test or trust. I don't care. I need answers. His desk is organized, controlled. Everything labeled. I open drawers carefully, looking for, what? Proof he's lying. Proof he's using me. Proof this is all a game. I find a file. Thick. Worn. Like it's been opened many times. Tab reads, Hayes investigation. My stomach drops. I open it. Inside, photos of my father, timelines, case files, court documents, and a section labeled, Sienna Hayes, daughter. There are photos of me, leaving my apartment, at the restaurant, walking to class, dates going back months, before the shooting, before I even knew Kai existed. He's been watching me, investigating me, long before I saved his life. My hands shake. I flip through more pages, and find it, the thing that breaks me, case file. 8 years old. Isabella Volkov, homicide investigation. Kai's sister, Asher's mother, prosecutor assigned, Marcus Hayes, my father. I read faster, heart pounding. Victim, Isabella Volkov, 29, shot during apparent robbery. Suspect, unknown, case closed, insufficient evidence. Prosecutor Hayes recommended no further investigation. No further investigation. My father closed the case, on Kai's sister's murder. And in the margins, someone, Kai, has written, Hayes knew. He had evidence. He buried it. Why? The door opens behind me. I spin. Kai, standing there, expression unreadable. Find what you were looking for. My voice shakes. You knew. About my father. About his connection to your sister. You knew from the beginning. Kai closes the door, leans against it. Yes, just yes. No explanation, no apology. You investigated me, months before I saved you. You've been watching me. To understand. He moves closer. To figure out if you knew anything. If you were part of it. Betrayal cuts deep. Part of what? My father's job. You think I didn't know what to think. Still don't. He runs a hand through his hair. But then you saved my life. Without knowing who I was. Without wanting anything. And I realized... What? That I'm useful. That you could use me to get to him. Pain flashes across his face. That you're innocent, that you're nothing like him. I throw the file at him. Papers scatter. You've been lying to me, using me. And Asher, God, Asher. Did you even want me here for him, or was it all just... Kai crosses the distance, fast, grabs my shoulders. Don't you dare question how I feel about Asher, or how he feels about you. We're chest to chest, breathing hard. Then tell me the truth. All of it. Why were you watching me? What do you want from me? His eyes are dark, tortured. I was watching you because I thought you might lead me to answers. About why your father buried my sister's case. About who really killed her. His grip tightens. But then I met you, and everything changed. What changed? His forehead drops to mine. I stopped seeing you as Marcus Hayes' daughter. Started seeing you as Sienna, the woman who saved me, who loves my nephew, who makes me feel. He stops. Breathes. Things I have no right to feel. My heart is hammering. You should have told me. About the investigation. About my father. I know. I'm sorry. His voice is rough. But I was scared. That if you knew, you'd leave. And I can't. His hands cup my face. I can't lose you. Not now. The raw honesty in his voice. It undoes me. I don't know if I can trust you. I know. His thumb strokes my cheek. But I'm asking you to try. Before I can respond, my phone rings. Dad. Kai releases me. Steps back. I answer. Put it on speaker. Sienna. Where the hell have you been? I've been trying to reach you for days. Guilt and anger war inside me. I've been busy, school, work. Lie. But what else can I say? We need to talk. About your safety. There are things you don't understand. Like what? Like how you're using me to get to Kai Volkov. Like how you closed the case on his sister's murder 8 years ago. Silence. Heavy. Damning. When he speaks, his voice is cold. How do you know about that case? Does it matter? Did you bury evidence, Dad? Did you let a murderer walk? It's complicated. There were circumstances. Circumstances that involved Isabella Volkov dying and no one paying for it. Kai is watching me, eyes wide. My father's voice hardens. Where are you, Sienna? Who are you talking to? I look at Kai. Decision point. Tell the truth, or keep lying. I'm so tired of lies. I'm at the Volkov estate. I work here, taking care of Kai's nephew. Explosion. You're what? Get out of there right now. That man is dangerous. No more dangerous than a father who uses his daughter as bait without telling her. Shocked silence. I don't know what he's told you, but I overheard you. On your porch. Talking about having someone inside the Volkov house. About me being there keeping him distracted. Long pause. When he speaks, his voice is quieter, calculating. Sienna, listen to me very carefully. You're in danger. Volkov isn't what you think. Neither are you, apparently. I hang up. My hands are shaking. Kai pulls me against him, holds me. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry you had to... Knock on the door. Alessandra's voice. Urgent. Mr. Volkov. Asher is asking for Sienna. He's upset. We rush to Asher's room. He's awake. Crying. Not nightmare. Crying. Scared crying. I heard yelling. Are you leaving, Sienna? Are you going away like Mommy? My heart shatters. I scoop him up. Hold him tight. No, baby. I'm not leaving. Promise? Because everyone leaves. I look at Kai over Asher's head. His expression is raw, vulnerable. pleading. This child has lost too much. Can't lose more. I promise. I'm staying right here. Asher pulls back, looks at me with those big eyes. Even though Uncle Kai made you mad, I heard you yelling at him. Smart kid. Even then, because you need me, and My voice catches. I need you too. Asher hugs me tighter. Over his head, Kai mouths, "Thank you." That night, after Asher finally sleeps, I find Kai in the library. He's holding a photo. Old, worn. A woman. Beautiful. Laughing. Holding baby Asher. Isabella. He doesn't hear me approach. She looks like him. Asher. Kai startles, quickly wipes his eyes. Yeah, he has her smile. His voice is rough. She was everything good, everything I'm not. I sit beside him. Tell me about her. About what happened. So he does. The whole story. Isabella, leaving the organization, trying to start fresh, wanting better for Asher, the robbery that took her, the investigation that went nowhere. My father closing the case with barely a fight, the years of searching for answers, for justice, for someone to blame. And then you saved me. You, the daughter of the man who let my sister's killer walk. You risked your life for mine. His laugh is bitter. The universe has a sick sense of humor. Maybe the universe is trying to fix things, in its own twisted way. He looks at me, really looks. Are you going to fix things? I don't know. Honest. I don't know if I can, but I'm going to try. His hand finds mine. We sit in the quiet, holding hands, surrounded by secrets and pain and hope. Maybe broken things can't be fixed, but maybe they can be built into something new. My phone buzzes. Text from unknown number. Your father made his choice. Now make yours. Stay with Volkov and become a target, or leave and everyone lives. You have 48 hours. I show Kai. His expression goes deadly. You're not leaving. Kai, no. You're not leaving. Not because of a threat. Not because of your father. Not because of anything. His voice is steel. You're mine now. Mine to protect. Mine to... He stops, doesn't finish. But I hear it anyway. Mine. And despite everything, the lies, the danger, the impossible situation, part of me wants to be. Chapter 6. Shared pain, grief, and the kiss that changes everything 48 hours. That's what the text said. 48 hours to choose. Leave and everyone lives. Stay and become a target. As if it's that simple. Day 1 of the countdown passes in a blur. Security doubles. Asher senses something's wrong but doesn't ask. Kai barely speaks to me except about logistics. Where I'll be, when, with whom, like I'm a tactical problem to solve, not a person, not someone he almost called mine. Day 2. 11 p.m. I can't sleep. The house is too quiet. My thoughts too loud. Every choice leads to pain. Stay. Put Asher in danger. Leave. Break his heart. There's no winning. I slip downstairs. Kitchen. Maybe tea will help. The lights are already on. Kai. Sitting at the island. Whiskey glass in hand. Looking destroyed. He doesn't hear me approach. I should leave. Give him privacy. Instead. Can't sleep either. He jumps slightly. Looks at me. His eyes are red. Raw. Not really. He gestures to the bottle. I want some. I don't drink whiskey. His smile is sad. Smart. It doesn't help anyway. I sit beside him, close but not touching. Silence stretches. Then, it's her birthday, Isabella's. She would have been 37. My chest tightens. I'm sorry. I didn't know. How could you? He drinks, winces. I don't talk about her, to anyone. except Asher when he asks. What was she like? Kai's expression softens. Funny, stubborn. Too good for this life. He traces the rim of his glass. She wanted out, for Asher, wanted him to grow up normal, safe. Pause. She was planning to disappear. Take Asher somewhere I couldn't find them. Start over. The pain in his voice. But she never got the chance. He shakes his head. Someone found out, decided she knew too much, and his voice breaks. She was shot outside Asher's daycare. He saw the whole thing. Horror floods through me. Oh God. Kai. He was 4. Didn't speak for 6 months after. Kai's hands shake. And your father closed the case. Said there wasn't enough evidence. But I know. He stops. Drinks. I know there was. I found witnesses. Security footage. But somehow it all disappeared. And Marcus Hayes signed off on it. Guilt crushes me. I didn't know. I swear I didn't. I know. His hand finds mine. I know you didn't. But it's hard. Seeing you. Knowing you're his daughter. And wanting me anyway. The words escape before I can stop them. Kai's eyes meet mine. Dark. Intense. Honest. Yeah. Exactly that. We're too close. I can smell the whiskey on his breath. See the grief etched in his features. This man who carries so much. Protects so much. Breaks in private. My hand lifts. Touches his face. He freezes. Sienna. You don't have to be strong right now. Not with me. Something in him cracks. He leans into my touch, eyes closing. I'm so tired. I know. Of fighting. Of losing people. Of being afraid every second that Asher will. He can't finish. I pull him closer. His forehead drops to my shoulder. And Kai Volkov, Dawn, killer, protector, breaks. Silent sobs shake his frame. I hold him. Run my fingers through his hair. Let him shatter. Because everyone needs someone who sees them fall apart. And stays. Minutes pass. Maybe hours. Finally, he pulls back. Wipes his eyes roughly. Sorry. That was human. I touch his face again. You're allowed to be human, Kai. His hand covers mine. You make me feel things I shouldn't. Want things I can't have. Like what? His eyes search mine. Normal. Safe. A future where Asher grows up happy. Where you... He stops. Where I what? Kai's thumb strokes my wrist. Where you stay. Not because of a job. Not because of Asher, but because you want to. My breath catches. Kai. I know. It's impossible. You're his daughter. I'm me. There's a war coming and you're caught in the middle and I should let you go. But... His forehead touches mine. But I'm a selfish bastard who wants to keep you anyway. The air between us ignites. We're both broken, both grieving, both terrified, and both wanting this more than our next breath. Tell me to stop. His voice is rough. Tell me this is wrong. I should. I know I should. Instead, I can't. His control shatters. He kisses me. It's not like the first kiss. The one that saved his life. This is desperation. Need. Months of fighting this thing between us. His hands in my hair. My hands gripping his shirt. We break apart. Breathe. Then crash together again. Harder. Deeper. He lifts me onto the counter. Steps between my legs. Kisses down my neck. We shouldn't... I know. But neither of us stops. His hands on my waist. My fingers tracing the scar on his eyebrow. Learning each other. Finally. Desperately. Sienna. My name is prayer and curse. If we do this, if we cross this line, There's no going back. I pull him closer. Good. I don't want to go back. He groans, kisses me again. We don't hear the door, don't see the figure in the shadows, don't know we're being watched, until much later. When we finally break apart, we're both shaking. Kai rests his forehead against mine, breathing hard. This complicates everything. I laugh, breathless. Everything was already complicated. Fair point. He pulls back slightly, studies my face. No regrets. Not even one. His smile is real, soft, beautiful. Me neither. He helps me down from the counter, keeps me close. You should sleep. Tomorrow we... His phone buzzes, then mine. We both look. Unknown number, video file. Kai opens it first. All the blood drains from his face. He shows me. It's us, in the kitchen, kissing, filmed from outside, through the window. The video is time-stamped, 15 minutes ago. Caption, interesting choice, Miss Hayes. Does your father know? My phone rings immediately. Dad. I answer, hands shaking. Put it on speaker. What the hell are you doing? His voice is fury incarnate. Dad, I just received a video of you, with him, kissing him. Are you out of your mind? Kai's jaw clenches, but he stays silent. It's not what you think. It's exactly what I think. He's using you, to get to me, and you're... Something in me snaps. I'm what, Dad? Living my life? Making my own choices? Or maybe I'm doing what you've been accusing me of, getting close to him, except I'm doing it because I want to, not because you planted me there. Silence. When he speaks, his voice is ice. You have no idea what you've done. Then tell me. Tell me why you buried Isabella's case. Tell me what you're really... The line goes dead. I stare at my phone. Kai pulls me against him. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Don't. I look up at him. Don't apologize for this. For us. But your father made his choices. Now I'm making mine. Kai's eyes search mine. You're sure? Because there's still time to... I kiss him. Hard. Definitive. When I pull back, I'm staying. Whatever comes, I'm staying. Relief floods his face, then fear. Then we need to prepare, because whatever's coming, it's going to be bad. He's right. I feel it. In my bones. The storm is coming, and we just painted targets on our backs. But as Kai holds me, as we stand in the wreckage of our choices, I realize something. For the first time in my life, I'm exactly where I want to be, even if it destroys me. Chapter 7. Rupture. The knock comes at dawn, 6:47 a.m. I'm barely awake when I hear it. Pounding, aggressive, wrong. I throw on a robe, rush into the hallway. Kai is already there, dressed, armed. His eyes meet mine. Dark, knowing. Stay with Asher. Lock the door. Kai, what? Bang, bang, bang. FBI, open up. My father. 20 federal agents flood the house, and leading them, Marcus Hayes, cold, righteous, furious. Our eyes meet across the foyer. Where is she? Kai steps between us. Miss Hayes is an employee, living on property. Employee? Dad laughs bitterly. Is that what we're calling it? I step into view, top of the stairs. I'm here. Dad climbs toward me. Pack your things. You're leaving. Now. No. His jaw clenches. He's using you. To get to me. Or maybe I'm making my own choices. Choices that include kissing a man I'm investigating. Kai moves. Fast. Between us. Touch her again, and jurisdiction won't matter. Standoff. Guns. Tension. Then... Uncle Kai? Asher. Doorway. Pajamas. Terrified. Everyone freezes. I rush to him. Kneel. It's okay, sweetheart. Dad's voice cuts through. Sienna, say goodbye. Asher's eyes fill with tears. No, you promised you wouldn't leave. He crashes into me, sobbing. I look at Kai over Asher's head, begging him to fix this. But Kai's expression goes empty. He stands, looks at my father. Take her. I freeze. What? Kai won't meet my eyes. Your father's right. This was a mistake. No. Kai. He finally looks at me, eyes cold, stranger's eyes. It was fun, Sienna, entertaining, but let's not pretend it was more than that. The words are knives. You don't mean that. His smile is cruel. You're cute, I'll give you that. But this. He gestures between us. This was always temporary. Just another distraction. Asher pulls back, looks at Kai. Uncle Kai, you're being mean. Kai's mask almost cracks, but he holds. I'm being honest. He walks away. Doesn't look back, leaving me shattered. Dad guides me upstairs, watches me pack. Asher appears in the doorway, tears streaming. You're really leaving? I kneel, cup his face. I have to. But you promised. My voice breaks. I know. I'm so sorry. I love you, Sienna. Tears fall. And I love you too. So much. Dad leads me out. Past Kai's study. He's in there. Door open. Deliberately not watching. To a black sedan. I get in. Numb. Everything I wanted. Gone. 7 days later. Dad's house feels like a cage. He tries to explain. I can't hear it. Can't believe what I felt was fake. Even though I know it was an act. To protect me. Noble. Stupid. Devastating. I don't eat. Don't sleep. Just exist. Day 8. Dad forces me back to work. You need normalcy. Routine. So here I am. Restaurant Éclat. Back where it started. Everything's the same. Except I'm not. 2:34 p.m. Lunch shift. I'm wiping down tables when the door opens. Everyone stops. Kai Volkov. White suit. But different. Tired. Haunted. And beside him, Asher. Holding Kai's hand. Looking around nervously. Until he sees me. Sienna. He runs. Crashes into me. Arms around my waist. Sobbing. You promised you wouldn't leave forever. You promised. I drop to my knees. Hold him. I'm here. I'm right here. Over his head, my eyes meet Kai's. The mask is gone. He looks wrecked. Kai approaches slowly, stops a few feet away, pulls an envelope from his jacket. I need 5 minutes, please. My manager nods. I take them to a corner booth. Asher won't let go of my hand. Kai slides the envelope across. Open it. Inside, documents, photos, evidence. Julian Cross, defense attorney who worked both sides. He orchestrated everything. Your mother's death, Isabella's, the war between our families. My hands shake. He's been playing us. Playing your father, profiting from the chaos. Kai's voice is rough. I have proof, testimony, everything the FBI needs. Another envelope. And this shows I'm stepping back. Legitimate businesses only. Part of a deal with the prosecutor's office. I'm out, Sienna. For real. Hope flutters. Fragile. Why are you telling me this? Kai's eyes are raw. Because I lied. That day. Everything I said was... His voice breaks. You weren't temporary. You were everything. I couldn't let your father use you as leverage against me. Couldn't put you in more danger. Asher speaks up. Fierce. He cried. Every night. I heard him. Kai's jaw clenches, but he doesn't deny it. Third envelope. Smaller. Plane ticket. Art school in Florence. Full scholarship. Letter of recommendation from Alessandra. My heart stops. There's a handwritten note. You saved me with a kiss. I can only thank you by giving back the life you deserved. If you want to go, go. Asher and I will be okay. We'll survive. But if you stay, if you choose us, I promise to spend every day earning it. Kay. He's offering me freedom. Real freedom. No strings, no guilt, just choice. This is love in Kai Volkov's language. Asher tugs my hand. Please don't go to Italy. I looked it up. It's really far. His eyes are huge, pleading. I don't want another fake kiss. I want you to stay because you love us, not because you have to. I look at the ticket, the note, the man who's offering me the world, and I tear the ticket in half. Slowly, deliberately. I don't need Italy. I need you. Both of you. Asher launches at me again, laughing. Kai's eyes close, relief washing over him. You're sure? Because once you choose this, choose us. I'm never letting you go. I stand, move closer. Then don't. His hand cups my face, thumb stroking my cheek. I love you. I've loved you since you kissed me to save my life. Since you read to my nephew like he was yours. Since you chose to stay even when staying was dangerous. My heart is full. I love you too. Even when you're an idiot. Even when you push me away to protect me. His smile is soft. Real. So kiss me, right now. No snipers, no danger, just us. I pull him down, kiss him. This time it's not survival, not desperation. It's choice. Promise. Forever. Asher squeals. Phew, but also yay. We break apart, laughing. My manager approaches, hesitant. Sienna, your shift. I look at Kai, at Asher, at the life I want. I quit. I take off my apron, take their hands. Let's go home. 6 months later, Kai kept his promise. Legitimate businesses. No more FBI raids. Dad and I are working on it, slowly. With therapy, Julian Cross is in prison. Life sentence. And me, I'm finishing my degree. Working with Alessandra on a children's charity. Living in the family wing. In Kai's room now, not the guest room. Asher calls me Mom sometimes. Then gets embarrassed. I tell him it's okay, because it is. Tonight, Kai and I are in the garden, where we almost kissed the first time, where everything changed. He pulls out a small box. I know it's fast. I know we've been through hell, but I put my finger on his lips. Yes. I haven't asked yet. Yes, Kai. Whatever you're asking. Yes. He opens the box. Simple ring. Beautiful. Marry me. Not because it's logical. Not because of Asher. But because I choose you. Every day. Forever. I'm crying. Yes. God. Yes. He slides the ring on. Kisses me. Soft. Deep. Perfect. Asher's voice from the window. Finally? Can we have cake now? We laugh. Look up. He's watching with Alessandra, both grinning. This family we built from broken pieces. This impossible, beautiful, messy love. Kai pulls me close. No regrets. I look at the house, at Asher waving, at the man holding me. Not even one. Good, because you're stuck with us now. I kiss him again. That's exactly where I want to be. A taxi honks in the distance. The city moves on. But here, in this garden, with this man and this child, time stops. And the impossible becomes real. Because sometimes the kiss that saves your life is the same one that teaches you how to live. The end.